Yes.
This meeting is being recorded.
Good evening, all. In the last session, we have seen how to work with Apache Tomcat. What is Apache Tomcat? How to install Apache Tomcat in the Linux machine, and how to deploy application by using Apache Tomcat admin dashboard. Let's quickly revise the things that we discussed related to Apache Tomcat. Apache Tomcat is a web server that is used to run Java web applications. When we develop a web application, we need to run that web application in the server so that everybody can access our web application. Apache Tomcat is a web server. Apache Tomcat is used to run Java web applications. Apache Tomcat is free and open source. You no need to purchase the Tomcat server because it is free of cost and it is open source. Tomcat is the name of the server and which is developed by Apache company. That means Apache is not a company, basically it is an organization, because whatever the software is developed by Apache, they are free of cost. They are not going to charge amount for the softwares which they developed. It is a organization which is giving the softwares for free. Now, when we download and run the Apache Tomcat, you can see that Apache Tomcat by default running on the port number 8080. That is the default port of the Apache. If required, we can change that port number also by using, we can change that port in server.xml file. That server.xml file will be available in configuration folder. Now, whenever you download the Apache Tomcat, you can see the folder structure of the Apache Tomcat folder structure. Now, when you see the Apache Tomcat, you will have a bin folder. It contains the commands to start and stop the Tomcat server. It contains some configuration files in the conf folder, like server.xml, Tomcat users.xml, like that. Some configuration files also will be available. Lib folder will be available, which contains the library files. Logs will be available. Temp folder will be available, and web apps will be available. Mainly, we need to concentrate on the bin folder, conf folder, web apps folder. Web apps folder is called as a deployment folder. Any application that you want to deploy in the Tomcat, that application war file you need to keep in the web apps folder. Any configuration changes that you want to do for the Apache Tomcat, you need to do in the conf folder. To start and stop the server, we have the commands in the bin folder. Okay. Now, in order to work with Apache Tomcat, we need to install the Java first. So yesterday, I have taken a EC2 instance. I created the EC2 instance with a name called DevVM. So this is my EC2 instance public IP. I connected to that EC2 instance by using Mobile Extreme software. Mobile Extreme software I used to connect to that EC2. Click on the session, SSH, remote host, username is EC2-user, advanced SSH settings, private key file. I'm uploading my key pair, PEM file I'm going to upload. Click on OK. Click on OK. Fine. I have connected to this. What is my present working directory? EC2 user ls-l. You see that I have downloaded the Apache software tar file. Then I have extracted that tar file. Now, first I have installed Java. How to check the Java is installed or not? Java-version. Currently in my EC2, Java 1.8 version is available. Then after the Java got installed, I have downloaded the Apache Tomcat by using wget command. From here, you can get the Tomcat URL. Then you give that URL to wget command. It is going to download. Once that Tomcat is downloaded, then we have extracted that Tomcat tar file by using tar command. By using tar command, I have extracted ls-l. You can see Apache Tomcat folder, cd space Apache Tomcat folder, ls-l. You can see the folder structure of the Apache Tomcat. Bin folder available, conf folder available, web apps folder is also available. Now, cd space bin folder. Now I entered into bin folder of the Tomcat. In the bin folder, you can see the commands which are available. Startup.sh, shutdown.sh. If you are using the Tomcat in the Windows, then you will go for the bat file. If you are using the Tomcat in the Linux, then you will go for sh file. Then I want to execute a script file. In order to execute a script file, /, we are going to use startup.sh. We are going to use startup.sh. Tomcat is started. On which port number Tomcat is starting? Tomcat will start on the port number 8080. Take the public IP, go to the browser, :8080. If the Tomcat server is running, we can access the admin dashboard of the Tomcat, where we can perform the deployments from the UI. Where we can perform deployments from the UI. So now Tomcat server by default running on the 8080, but yesterday I have changed that port number. Let me go to conf folder, ls-l, server.xml file is available, vi server.xml. Can you see what is the port number I configured? 9090. IP address of the EC2 :9090, which is giving me the Tomcat dashboard. By default, Tomcat server dashboard will be executed only in the same machine where the Tomcat is running. To avoid that, I have made some changes to the Tomcat context.xml. There is a valve tag available. In that, allow is equal to *, so anybody can access the admin dashboard of my Tomcat. You can configure a particular IP also. By default, it can be accessible only within the same machine where the Tomcat is running. This is an interview question. *, everybody can access the dashboard. Now click on server status. I'm able to access. It is asking username and password. Do you remember where I have configured the username and password of the Tomcat? I have configured the username and password by using tomcat-users.xml. Go to the Tomcat folder, conf folder, tomcat-users.xml file is available. In that, I configured my username and password. I'm able to access. Click on list applications. My application is running here. I can undeploy my application. That means my application deployment is deleted. Undeploy. Application deleted. Now I want to deploy my application here. There is an option called war file to deploy. Click on choose file. Go to our war file which we have created. Go to the war file which we have created. Where we have created that war file. Build tool, Maven, target, war file. Now I have selected the war file. Click on deploy. Now my Maven application deployment completed. Click on this URL. You can see my web application is loading. So are we able to do the deployment of our application? Are we able to do the deployment of our application? Can you click on that URL? Are you able to access my application which is deployed in the Tomcat server, which is running in the AWS cloud? Which is running in the AWS cloud? Yes. So what we have done for this is, guys, this is my AWS cloud. First of all, assume that this is my Maven web application. This is my Maven web application. Maven is a build tool which is used to create the Java applications, Java build tool. For this Maven application, I have done package. So what happened? My war file got generated. For the Maven application, war file got generated. So what is the goal I have executed for the war file? MVN package. What is the goal I have executed, guys? MVN package goal I have executed. Can you tell me what is the purpose of MVN package goal? Can you tell me what is the purpose of MVN package goal? MVN package goal is used to package the Java application. Web applications will be packaged as a war file. Very good. Now here I have taken AWS cloud, guys. I have taken AWS cloud. In this AWS cloud, what we have done? In this AWS cloud, what we have done? In this AWS cloud, I have taken one EC2 instance. In this AWS cloud, I have taken one EC2 instance. This is my EC2 instance in the AWS cloud, EC2 Linux VM, EC2 Linux VM. EC2 instance, that is a Linux machine I have taken for rent in the AWS to run my application. In this EC2 VM, what I have done here, I have installed Java, install Java. I have installed Java software in the Linux. I have installed Tomcat. I have installed Java and I have installed Tomcat also in the Linux. Now, Tomcat I configured with a port number as what port number? I configured the Tomcat port as a 9090. Then I have created one security group also. I have created one security group. Security group. In that security group, I have enabled 9090 port number. This security group is attached to my EC2 instance. This security group is attached to my EC2 instance. Now, this application is available in my laptop. This application is available in my laptop. Now, in my application, I am accessing this Tomcat. In my application, in my browser, I am accessing Tomcat UI. So Tomcat is having a user interface. Tomcat is having a user interface. In my application, I am using browser. In my application, I'm using, in my laptop, I am using a browser. My laptop. My laptop. From my browser, I am accessing this Tomcat admin. From my browser, I am accessing this Tomcat admin. Why we are accessing the Tomcat admin from my browser? Why I am accessing the Tomcat from my browser? I want to do the deployment. Then finally, from this browser, I am accessing this Tomcat. From this browser, I'm accessing the Tomcat. Here I have the option to deploy the WAR file. Now, from this browser, I am going to deploy my WAR file to the Tomcat. Deploy WAR file. What I'm doing, guys? Deploy WAR file. I have deployed my WAR file into Tomcat server. Now, I have deployed my WAR file into Tomcat. Access Tomcat admin dashboard. Access Tomcat admin dashboard. That is the first step I have done. I have accessed Tomcat admin dashboard. Then from that admin dashboard, deploy the WAR file to the Tomcat. Are you guys able to understand what we are doing here? Are you guys able to understand what we are doing here? First, I have taken AWS cloud. First, I have taken in the Maven classes, I have created one Maven application. In the Maven classes, I have created one Maven application, Maven web application. I have packaged Maven web application. It created one WAR file for me. So in my laptop, Maven web application created. Then I have packaged Maven web application. Then WAR file created for me. WAR file created for me. WAR file created for me. Okay. Now what I have done is, once that WAR file is ready with me, I have logged in into my AWS management console. I have created one EC2 virtual machine using Linux operating system. In the AWS cloud, I have created EC2 Linux virtual machine. In that Linux machine, I have installed Java software and I have installed Tomcat software. Tomcat software is running by default. Tomcat software is by default running on the 8080 port number. But what I have done here, configured users. I have configured users. In which file I have configured users? I have configured users in tomcat-users.xml. That is one thing. And the second thing, changed port number. changed port number. In which file I have changed port number? In server.xml. Okay, I changed port number in the server.xml. Then what I have changed here? Changed manager context.xml, enabled admin dashboard access. Enable admin dashboard access. Where I enabled? In context.xml file I have enabled. So it is available inside manager folder. Context.xml file I have changed. That change happened for enabling admin dashboard. Enabled admin dashboard access. Enabled admin dashboard access. These are the three things I have. These are the three things I have done in the Tomcat server. Three changes I have done in the Tomcat. So this is what we have done in the last session. I'm repeating once again, concentrate carefully. Now, I have created a Maven project in the Maven classes. I have given the commands also in the notepad, how to create a Maven web application. Maven web application got created. In that Maven web application, we are having a web app index.jsp. I have modified that file to display my website details. To display to display our institute details, I have modified index.jsp. Index.jsp is a welcome file. When you access the application, by default that welcome file will be loaded. Project created, project packaged, war file also created. How to package a Maven project? Maven goal MVN package available. Maven project got packaged as a war file. That war file will be created inside the target folder. Inside the target folder, my war file is ready. So this is step one. This is my step one. Maven project created and Maven project packaged, then war file also created. First one is creating a Maven project. The first step is creating Maven project. Then second one, packaging Maven project. War file got created. Then I have created Linux VM. I have created Linux VM, third step. Then I have installed Java, fourth step. Then I have installed Tomcat, fifth step. Then I have installed Tomcat, that is fifth step. Okay, now configured users in the Tomcat, changed admin access, changed port number. I can give this sixth step. I can give this as a seventh step. I can give this as a eighth step. Then in the security group, I enabled that port number, eighth step. Then I'm accessing admin dashboard. It is a ninth step. I'm deploying the war file. It is a 10th step. Are you guys able to understand the numbering now? Are you guys able to understand the numbering? First step, create a Maven web application. Second step, package the Maven application as a war file. Once the Maven application is ready, once the war file is ready, now go to AWS Cloud, create EC2 instance. That is my third step. Once the EC2 instance is created, my fourth step is connect to that EC2, install Java software in the EC2. I have given the command also to install the Java. Once the Java software is installed in the EC2, then download the Tomcat and install the Tomcat. Download the Tomcat and install the Tomcat. Once the Tomcat is installed, then I have configured users in the Tomcat users.xml. Then I have changed port number in the server.xml. Then I enabled admin dashboard access in the context.xml. Once I enable all these details, port number changed, right? That port number should be enabled in the security group. 9090 is the port number I configured. I enabled that port number in the security group. Then we can restart the Tomcat server. Once all these changes are done, restart the server, stop the server and start the server. Once the Tomcat server started, from my laptop browser, I'm accessing the Tomcat admin dashboard. I'm accessing Tomcat admin dashboard like this. If you go back here, you can see Tomcat admin dashboard. This is the admin dashboard of the Tomcat. From here, I'm going to manager app. Here there is option called deployment. Once I access the admin dashboard, then I am deploying my war file to the Tomcat from the dashboard. Whatever the war file available, I am going to upload the war file in the browser, select war file, That war file I'm going to deploy. Finally, my application deployment is successful. Are you clear with these things? What we have done? Are you guys clear with this? What we have done? Yesterday, did I give that diagram for you? What is the diagram I have given you yesterday? I have given the video also yesterday because that is very important session. Some people are facing some issues, so I have given the yesterday backup video also how I have done all these steps. Deploying Maven web application to Tomcat server. Deploy Maven web application. Deploy war file into Tomcat server in AWS EC2 instance. This is the work that we have done. Deploy war file into Tomcat server in AWS EC2 instance. So this process is called as manual deployment process. This process is called as manual deployment process. What are the commands we need to do? What are the files we have to change? That everything we have given in the notes. Now look at this diagram. Diagram came beautiful, man. Look at this diagram. Everything what we have done in the yesterday session, I represented in the diagram. Okay. Guys, the reason why I have changed the port number is we are going to use the Jenkins software. Jenkins also will run on the 8080. That's why I have changed this port number. Jenkins also will run on the 8080. That's why I have changed this port number. Got my point? Are you guys clear with this step? Mr. Muhammad, Jenkins is 8080. This one 9090. If I don't change it to 9090, Tomcat also 8080. In one computer, you cannot run the two softwares with the same port number. That's why I have changed the port number for the Tomcat. Jenkins and Tomcat port number should not be same. That is the reason I have changed it. You got my point? In one computer, you cannot run the two softwares with the same port number. That's why Tomcat port number I changed it to 9090. By default, Tomcat is 8080 only. In future, we are going to install the Jenkins, right? That Jenkins will run on the 8080. In the same machine, we cannot run the two softwares with the same port number. That is the problem. Okay. Guys, yeah, Prayag Chaudhary, what is your doubt? Prayag Chaudhary, what is your doubt?
Actually, how you added that security group, that outbound groups? Because I'm unable to access the contact from.
Can you share your screen once?
But, actually stopped my EC2 instance. Can I do it after 10-15 minutes?
Yes, you can do it after some time. When you are ready, let me know. I will give permission to share your screen. I will see the issue. Yeah, next one. Harsha Reddy, Sachin Kine. What's your doubts, guys?
सर सचिन बोल रहा हूँ
Yes. Yeah. Hi, Sachin. Tell me.
सर आपने जो अभी ये एनेबल किया था ना डैशबोर्ड एडमिन के लिए तो ये
हाँ?
किस सिचुएशन में हमें एनेबल करना है
You need to enable that in the manager.context.xml.
लेकिन क्यों जरूरी है ऐसा पूछ रहा हूँ
Because we need to deploy the war file to the server, right?
लेकिन कल हमने ये नहीं किया था सर एनेबल नहीं किया था कल मैंने किया था लेकिन एनेबल नहीं किया था
अरे बाबा कल भी किया था यार कल का नोट्स देखो एक बार yesterday we have done that. Let me show you the notes. What is this step, man? What is this step? Sachin, what is the purpose of this step? Can you speak out? Unmute your mic.
डैशबोर्ड का एक्सेस मिलने के लिए हमें
Right. Now, the reason why I am enabling this is, where is my Tomcat running? EC2. How we
EC2.
connected to EC2? Through Mobile Extreme. Can I access browser of that Linux machine in my Mobile Extreme? Can we access the browser? We cannot, right?
yes,
We cannot access the browser.
हाँ
We are connected through CLI.
हाँ
We cannot access the browser of our EC2 machine.
ब्राउजर के थ्रू एक्सेस मिलने के लिए हमें एनेबल करना पड़ेगा
We need to access that from our system browser. That's why we enabling that. You can do one more thing also. आप क्या कर सकते हैं आपका सिस्टम पे war file है ना वो war file आप कॉपी कर सकते हैं Tomcat web apps folder के लिए. You can copy that to the web apps folder manually. By using WinSCP software, you can copy the war file. You can copy the war file to web apps folder. By using WinSCP, you can copy. If you can copy that war file using WinSCP, then you no need to enable this. You no need to access that from here. You no need to access that from here.
Okay.
You can copy the war file to the web apps folder manually. By using WinSCP, you can do that. I don't want to copy like that. I want to access admin dashboard. That's why I enabled that dashboard by using this change in the context.xml. I have given the location also. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Right. Next one.
Hello.
Harsha hi, Harsha,
yeah, hi,
tell
sir.
me. Tell me, sir.
Sir, in the notes, steps to display Maven web application in Tomcat server index.jsp file. Is it from the
Maven web application? Maven. This is the location. Project folder SRC main web app.
Sir,
This
but
is
I don't have that one.
Did you attend Maven classes?
Yeah, I did attend and I have made a web application with that as well.
Yeah, this is a Maven web application. In this web application, go to SRC, go to main, go to web app. You can see the index.jsp here.
Okay.
Check your Maven web application folder. In that SRC main web app, there you can see index.jsp. That is what I have given in the notes. Create a Maven web application, edit index.jsp file like below. The file location project Maven project folder, SRC main web app, there you can see index.jsp. You need to keep this content there.
So, sir, that index.jsp file will be moved to this one, web apps folder in the Tomcat.
Not index.jsp. The complete project will be moved. The complete project is packaged as a war file. In this war file, that index.jsp also will be available.
Okay, so that war file will be moved to Tomcat manager folder.
Yes, not manager web apps folder. Whenever you do the deployment from here, right? You are going here, you have done the deployment, you are uploading the war file, you are deploying. Whenever you upload the war file and you deploy, that war file will go to Tomcat web apps folder. Now see,
that's okay, sir, but I'm having the war file in the same machine, in the same VM as well.
If you have, then copy into web apps folder.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Now, if you have that in the same VM, wherever your war file is available, copy that war file into web apps folder. Now go to web apps folder, cd space web apps, cd space web apps ls-l ls-l. How this war file came into this folder? I have uploaded the war file in the dashboard. Then that dashboard is uploading the war file into web apps folder. That is called a deployment. Keeping the war file in the web apps folder is called as the deployment of the application.
Okay, sir, got it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anyone else having questions? Can you please raise your hand? Is there anyone else having the doubts in the deployment process? Anybody facing problems? Anybody unable to do the deployment? Syed Mukhtar, what's your doubt?
Sir, the URL, no, the WAR file, the Ashok IT URL, when you open that URL, yeah, is that URL is, can you have that separate URL for that one, 9090, instead of the Maven web?
Whatever the war
like
file
name,
name, no, what is the name of your war file, with the same name it is going to keep that project. It is called as a context basically. If you keep your war file name as abc.war, then it will come as a abc here.
Okay.
Okay, understood.
So, yeah, understood. If it is if you hit directly 9090 means it will open the Apache administration page.
Yes, right. Now my application is running in the Apache Tomcat. So in order to access that, this is my project name. I'm clicking on this project. So this is the host IP in which computer your server is running. This is the IP address of the computer. In that computer, Tomcat server is running on the 9090 port. In the Tomcat, this is the project which is running. Okay, now let's do one thing. I'm going to change this port war file name. Instead of this war file, I will be doing something like this. Let me copy this war file and let me paste that war file. Copy and paste it. A war file is pasted. I will give this war file as a different name. I will give this war file name as ashokit.war. So what is the war file name I have given now? ashokit.war. Now go to admin dashboard. Go to admin dashboard. Guys, before going to do this, can you check what is my present working directory? Web apps folder is my present working directory. What is the web apps folder in the Tomcat? Can you tell me, Syed? What is the web apps folder in the Tomcat?
Web apps, right?
Yeah. What is the purpose of web apps folder in the Tomcat?
Where we can deployment for the deployment purpose.
Deployment purpose. How we will do the deployment? War file.
By uploading or else,
here we have two options to deploy the war file. What are the two options to deploy the war file now? What are the two options to deploy the war file?
Manually upload through the Apache upload.
Manually you can upload the war file to web apps folder, or you can upload from the admin dashboard. Manually you can upload, through admin dashboard also you can upload. Now, can I upload from the admin dashboard now? Yes. Now see here, select war file to deploy, choose the file. Which is war file I'm selecting now? ashokit.war file I'm selecting. Click on deploy. Deployment completed. Deployment completed. ls-l. Now can you see ashokit war file is deployed now? Can you see ashokit war file is deployed now? Come on, man, speak out. Yes, it is deployed. Now go to list applications. Now can you see ashokit war file application deployed? Access it. Now what is the application name? Right. What is the project name it is coming now?
Ashok
IT. So how it is choosing this project name as Ashok IT? Name of the war file. Name of the war file. Okay. Now let me copy this war file. Let me give some other name for the war file. Instead of Ashok IT, I will give it as techleads. Techleads.war. Techleads.war. How many ways I can deploy? Now currently, how many war files available in the web apps folder now? Ashok IT war file is available. Maven web app war file is available. Maven web app war file is available. Okay. Maven web apps war file is also available now. Now, can I deploy the war file directly without the admin dashboard? Without the admin dashboard, can I directly upload the war file to Tomcat web apps folder? Yes, see here. In this mobile extreme left side, you can see this home UC2 user folder. In this Apache Tomcat folder, go inside that folder, go inside the web apps. Ashok IT war file is available, Maven war file available. There is an option called upload to current folder. Click on upload. Guys, see here, without admin dashboard, how I am deploying my application to the Apache Tomcat. From the mobile extreme, directly you can upload. From the mobile extreme, directly you can upload the war file. Now go to here, select the location. Currently, I am in home EC2 user. That is my Linux machine folder. Home EC2. In the home EC2, I have a Apache Tomcat. Go inside the Apache Tomcat folder structure. Go to web apps. Currently in the web apps, Ashok IT war available, Maven war is available. Now I have created a different war file called techleads.war file. Here there is an option called upload to current folder. Refresh, upload to current folder. Select it, go to the folder where our war file is available. See users, Ashok classes, 01 DevOps, build tool, Maven web app, target, techleads.war. Now I am uploading techleads.war file to this Tomcat web apps folder. Yes, completed. Now refresh. How many war files available now? Can you check that here? How many war files available now? Guys, can you see how many war files available now? TechLeads war file available, Ashok IT war file available, Maven web app war file is available. Same project, but I have taken two different names. Now, can you see TechLeads project also deployed? Click on the TechLeads. Same project is executing. TechLeads war file is available. How many projects I have deployed into my Tomcat server now? Can you guys tell me how many projects I have deployed in the Tomcat server now? Three projects I have deployed. How I have differentiated the three projects? Different name for the war file. So can I deploy multiple applications to the Tomcat server like this?
Yes.
Can I deploy multiple applications to the single Tomcat server? Yes. Tell me how many ways I have deployed war file to the Tomcat server? In how many ways I have deployed? Two ways. What are the
That
two
is
ways
good.
I have? What are the two ways I have used to deploy the war file? From the dashboard I have deployed, and from mobile extreme also I have deployed. Are you guys clear with my point? In the mobile extreme, left side it is going to display the path of your Linux machine. In the Linux machine, by default path is home EC2 user, Apache Tomcat folder. Go inside that folder, go to web apps folder. In that, upload the war file. Upload the war file. When I upload the war file, it is extracting to the normal folder. TechLeads war file extracted, TechLeads folder created. Ashok IT war file extracted, Ashok IT folder created. Maven war file extracted, Maven web app folder got created. Inside the project, we have index.jsp. Index.jsp file is available. Okay, guys. Understood how I have done the deployment from mobile extreme as well as from the dashboard. Anybody having questions now?
Ashok, Akshay here.
Yeah, hi Akshay.
Ashok, I just want to show you one thing. Actually, can you give me permission to share the screen? Actually, I have already this it. Okay.
You guys see here, Akshay is sharing his screen. Let us understand what is the problem he's facing. Guys, everybody should have hands-on experience in this deployment process, because this is the main task that you are going to perform in the company as a DevOps engineer.
Ashok, you able to see my screen?
It's loading, sir.
Hello.
It is loading, man.
Okay.
It is loading.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, I can see now.
Actually, the Tomcat is running fine here, and if I click on Manager app, right, so it gives me 404 not found. I think is this because something I have missed in that Tomcat users.xml maybe. I don't know.
Not only Tomcat users.xml. Can you go to web app? No, not this one. Can you come out from this? You need to go to web apps folder. cd space dot dot. Go to cd space web apps.
Yes.
Web apps. Web apps. Type web apps. cd space manager. In the web apps, you have a manager. You see the notes yesterday. I have given you that path also.
Yes. I do have it. Is in another tab.
ls-l. There will be a meta inf folder. There I have given the
this
file
one, right.
location.
Context.xml. Okay.
In the meta inf, you need to go for context.xml. There you need to do that.
Okay. That maybe I am missing, right?
Yes. cd space meta inf.
Okay. This one also I have done actually. I remember. I will show you.
Yeah, go to that. Show me that.
Series is which file it is? Context.xml. Okay.
No. You should go to meta inf first. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, it is reflecting little late to you. See.
Value, that's also fine. Remote address value. Allow is dot star. Yeah, that's correct, man. Colon WQ. Colon WQ. Yes. Can you come out from that meta inf? cd space dot dot. cd space dot dot. Yeah, ls-l. In the manager, show me ls-l. Yeah, there is an index.jsp. Index.jsp file is available. Can you come to your browser?
Yes.
Can you come to your browser? Show me that where you're accessing that manager.html. It is asking, can you come out? Can you refresh? Control Shift R. Do the refresh. Click on server
Yes.
status. Not secure. Manager status. It is not displaying. Resource not found. Did you change the port number? If you change port number, it should not load actually. Come back.
Yes.
Come back. Reload. Refresh that. Why it is not? Can you click on host manager? 404 means resource not found.
Not found.
Yeah, basically.
That's
The resource is available. There is something fishy. Admin, did you configure
actually,
users in the Tomcat
Yeah.
users.xml?
Yes. That file I have shown you first actually. I will go there.
Go to the Tomcat users.xml.
I think here, am I missing something, any tag or what? Any kind of, because this is the problem. I think so, but I don't know what I'm missing here.
Role GUI, admin password. No, it's correct, man. That's it. Inside the Tomcat users, you configured it correctly. You are using Ubuntu. You are using Ubuntu OS or Amazon Linux?
It is Amazon Linux.
Can you stop the Tomcat and try that again? Stop and start it.
Okay, I will
Go
do
to
it.
bin folder.
Yeah.
/shutdown.sh. Shutdown. It's already running now. Shutdown.
Yeah. Okay, shall I start it again?
Yes.
Or shall we verify it is okay? Not
No.
need to verify.
Tomcat users. Someone is saying your file is not closed properly. I did not check it correctly. So it's better to use mobile extrum, sir. It is easy to do that checks and all, because in the putty we can't open that file in the editor mode. Yeah. एक बार start कर देख लेंगे. Go back to browser. Go back to browser. Refresh.
No, which file this guy was telling that it is not closed properly? Context.xml.
No. Tomcat users he is saying.
I have the same issue yesterday, but when I configure the tomcat.users XML, I got it
Okay.
sorted, sir.
Okay, 1 second. Let's see what. Akshay, go to that file and open that conf folder tomcat
Okay, okay.
users.xml.
So can you have share anything that I'm missing?
Yeah, it's not loaded for me yet.
Okay.
Role closed properly. User closed properly. Role closed properly. User closed properly. Come down. Scroll down.
It is the end only.
Can you do I? Insert mode. Yeah, now scroll it. There should be
it is the end of the.
no. There should be an end tag for the Tomcat users, sir. Scroll down.
Yeah. So it is not there. That is mean I am missing it, I think.
Yeah.
Let
Let me show you. Let me show you my file.
Sir, I don't think he has to copy that XMLN as HTTP tomcat.apache.org.
That will come by default. That will come by
No,
default.
I think you are right that I need to close that.
Yeah, I will show you 1 second. I will go to my file and I will show you.
Okay.
Yeah, can you see my system now? Guys, can you see my system? Yes. cd space conf ls-l tomcat-users.xml is available. vi tomcat-users.xml. If you see, there should be an end tag like this, because
Yes.
Tomcat users opened there above. Tomcat users opened here. After configuring the roles, right, you need to configure this end tag. Whatever the tag is opened, you need to close the same tag. That is the XML syntax. Got it? Yeah. So Akshay, try that. Try that and let me know.
Yes, I'm trying.
Yeah. Next one, guys. So anybody?
Yeah, sir, can you screen?
What's your name?
Prayag.
Yeah, hi Prayag. Share your screen. Yeah, Prayag, you can share your screen now. Prayag, you are co-host. You can share your screen.
Actually, I'm trying to show.
Share your screen and speak loudly.
Okay. Can you see my screen?
Not yet. I think network slow. Yeah, now I can see that, man.
So what I'm trying to
You are right, bro.
this is my public IP, and I have configured everything. The Tomcat is already running here.
1 second. Can you show me security group of your EC2? Click on security group ID.
Outbound, right?
No. Go to top, click on that security group ID. Yeah, there is a hyperlink. Click on that. Scroll down, edit inbound rules. You have not enabled that port now. Where is the 8080 port? That is 80, that is different.
Okay. Actually, I'm not getting that option.
Click on add rule, custom TCP, enter the port range. Keep it custom TCP only. Port range, keep it as 8080. Now select the custom IP range. First one. Yes, that's it. Save it. It is an inbound rule. Now go and access it in the browser, Tomcat server. One second, hold on. Now it's coming now. Prayag, you understand what is the problem you have done?
Yeah, I got it actually. And that part of I think I'm
So your Tomcat server running on 8080 port, that 8080 port you have not enabled in the security group. You have enabled 80, but 80 is for HTTPD server, not for Apache Tomcat. For Apache Tomcat, the port number is 8080.
got it. Thank you, sir.
Good man. Next one. Anybody else having the issues?